I haven't been to jail, but I know people, my family, like my ex and all that shit. And I'm like, sometimes they
Sucks.
come out and it's
It sucks.
yeah.
Like they wanted me to stay in there for 3 months until January to my
No.
trial, and I was like, "Fuck no!" So I just pled guilty. So I got the 3 years probation.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just being like, I could knock out 3 years probation. I just did
Yeah.
7 years probation out
Mhm.
here. I literally just got off of 7-year probation like 2 years ago, a year ago.
Yeah.
So I was fucking 10 years of my life right here stuck in this place. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Literally, once I came back from Hawaii, I've been on probation since 2016.
Mm-hmm.
So it's been 10 years of my life. I've been stuck back here, you know, on probation with this shit. It's like
Mhm.
fucking tired of it.
Yeah. Have you been like making music
The
while
whole
you've
time?
always the whole time in this
Yeah,
whole
the whole
process?
time I've been here, I've been making music.
Fuck
You know what I
yeah.
mean? Before I went to Hawaii in 2016, and then after, I've still been making music. So
Mhm.
like the whole probation shit hasn't held me back at all.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. And
Yeah.
it shouldn't. Like, fuck you. Fuck, dude. Yeah. Fuck
Right.
yeah.
Still dropping albums and videos,
Mhm.
but it's fucking time for me to drop that album.
Yep.
I'm ready to go.
So did you make any? Cause what? How long were you in jail? You said for like a month.
Yeah, about a
Yeah.
month.
Do you? So like when you're in there, like what's like the process like when you're like thinking, like are you making music? Cause like think of like other artists who've also been to jail. Like some of them are in there making
Yeah.
music and like stuff. So like
I ain't in there writing. I'm in there just. I'm in there reading. Honestly, like
Yeah.
I'll be like reading. I like to read a lot, so.
Mm-hmm.
That's one thing me and my Sally were doing.
Yeah.
We had the tablets and we'd be like, you know, fuck this shit. Let's read a book.
Mm-hmm.
So me and him would switch off on chapters and we'd kind of like be reading to each other and
Oh,
shit.
that's dope.
Yeah, so, you know, that's what we do, I guess. So it's some shit to keep you like occupied.
Mm-hmm. With your new song coming out, is anything inspired by like what you've been going through?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
This new song, it speaks a lot about
Mm-hmm.
what I want my life or I want the world to be.
Mm-hmm.
So like, you know what I mean? It's like me, the idea of the video and the song is like me in a dream, a daydream. I go into the library, I'm reading some books. I'm kind of just chilling there. I'm getting the knowledge from the books. I fall asleep and then my dream is like, you know what I mean, in a bubble, and this is what I want the world or what life could be or what it should be. You know what I mean? Smiles, smoking, chilling with your family.
Mm-hmm.
No, like I said, no more court dates, no more funeral no more funeral shit. You know what I mean? Shit like that. And just like people actually caring for each other and not hate in the world. So it's a very positive song and a very positive video. So I feel like it spreads a message that I'm trying to say.
Yeah. Is it like something different, like what you've done before?
Yeah, definitely. Because I'm always doing some gritty type shit, like some street type shit. And then for me to switch it to do like something not even political, but like emotional and more like hitting the heart, hitting that string with, you know what I mean? You're losing loved ones, you're going through problems, we're all going through shit. You want the world to be a better place. This is like my message of that.
Yeah. Hey. All right, I'm gonna put it on. Let's hear it. We're gonna break this ice and we're gonna play it.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Okay. Let's start rapping it.
I love hearing like with the messages before.
Baby mama block his furry surgeon with his rap shit. Say my life I had to earn it. How you learn it, live and work it. Acting like she ain't perfect. I ain't tripping on no fake friends. Turn to snitch and lurk. Life's not turning to that big piggy bank. More like barbecues in the park with your music sipping drink. Got no breaks, take that trip. Flying out, we gon' get eating great. We're taking trips. If you late, you not gon' win. We born to sick and luck. We need more people reading books. In the hood, you get drowned and hooked. Is the rattle shut? Cause you fumble in that jungle, but I picked up full time with my eyes open, revised with God up on my side. With that good smoke and big hopes. We smile, laugh, and make jokes for the most. Cause I'm aiming how it goes. And never sell your soul. And never give up. And look how, let's make a toast. Superhero digging chemical, they dreaming for losers. So what you losing in day? And 84, 88, hey. That shit's hard.
It is hard. Oh
yeah. It's like that positive vibe.
Yes.
And like this is the one I like, this verse.
Yeah.
Feel like I'm tired of family gatherings that end up at these funerals. I'm trying to change my baby diaper with dope still in my cuticles. With a 9-to-5 cubicle with judge with all consumables. Off to the right customer, so why am I gonna be trusting you? With the right to lose and live for it, what would you give for it? Life a chance to make it overnight. Would you kill for it? Want that meal stored in that wall safe? A dream we live. At low speeds, we switching lanes. So it's like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like a daydream. I'm trying to dream of some good shit.
Yeah, dude.
Dream of better days and shit like that.
Bro, I fuck with it. What's this called? What are we expecting this to be called?
Daydream. I
Daydream?
think I'm gonna title this one Daydream. Yeah. It was gonna be like blew up or screw up, but I think Daydream.
Yeah.
Fits better.
Yeah, it fits. Yeah.
Because I'll be like daydreaming in the library, wake up, and I'm like, oh shit, maybe I can make all this happen.
Yeah.
You get it, you know what I mean?
Crim!
Dope.
Fuck yeah, dude. This is dope. From like, I'm tired of the what?
I'm tired of family gatherings. I'm tired of family gatherings that end up at these funerals. I'm trying to change my baby diaper with dope still in my cuticles. Yeah, like, true shit.
Dude, dead ass.
I've been dealing with burying people. Like, you know what I mean? My brother-in-law just passed away.
Aww.
My niece's dad. So I've been like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was really, really hard. Like, they don't have a dad, and like they look up to me a lot.
Yeah.
So I'm like, Uncle Crim got to step in and be dad now for my, you know.
Yeah.
So there's been a lot going on, and this song was it was
made
due.
me want to cry.
I know, for real.
Aw. But hey, bro, here we at. Thanks for being here, dude.
Thank you.
Like, but through like even fighting through all this shit, like for still your voice and still putting out like music and like speaking like on what you want. A lot of artists, like we see them, like we go, like they have their season.
You get insecure about putting out music. People don't want
Yeah.
to put out music because we get insecure as an artist, what people think.
And then especially changing that style of like from just like the hood and like at like what you're in, like what your environment and like what the expectation is for people like that in there, and just to change it, like nah, we could it's all about perspective.
It's wild. Like people think, oh, I don't know, but they don't really know like what I'm going through and stuff. Like behind the scenes, there's a lot of shit. Like you said, my environment right now is crazy. Like, you know what I mean? It's crazy what I'm dealing with personally. And then, like you said, still to be resilient and putting out music, dealing with all this shit, and then doing shows, still trying to be Crim Deezy. So it is a lot.
Yeah.
Because like I'm dealing with so much shit right now. I fucking crazy. Like my family's ghetto, we're hood, but I'm like out here still trying to do it.
Yeah. And don't fucking stop, bro. Don't.
Yeah.
I know you just said that your brother-in-law just passed away, but like what also is like something that's driving you through all this?
Honestly, just like what's driving me right now is mainly like, I don't know, I gotta think about that one for a minute. It's a lot.
Okay.
Like mainly is like my nieces. Yeah, because they need me.
Yep. And they need you out here, homie, not in there.
Yeah.
Because you can't do much in there. Yeah. And they won't really listen. Like here it's like something else in person. But homie, thanks. You know what? For being here, that's like, to me, like I don't, when I interview people and like I meet with people, like cause like we all are going through stuff, and the fact that sometimes that a lot of people don't know the struggle is even to show up a day and day and day every single day. But I can't wait to see who you're gonna be in 6 months, where this is gonna be, because
Be good.
so much is gonna change, and
3
especially
years. I'm like probation. I just can't wait till probation and all that shit to be done.
Yeah.
Because that's like my timeline is 3 years. I have, all right, 3 years. Let me get all this and then goals. So,
what are like limitations that like, since this is something now you have to deal with for 3 years, what are the limitations that are gonna like kind of hinder you a little bit?
Traveling.
Just traveling?
I can't even leave the county.
No way.
Yeah, I gotta leave. I was like, I can't even leave the county. I'm like, I go fishing on Sundays. I go to Pecos and shit. And she's like, you still gotta call me. I'm on Sundays. All right, I'm gonna bug you on, text you on Sunday and let you know I'm going fishing. And so like I can't leave the county. That shit sucks. But honestly, just I'm in a double jeopardy right now. So like if I fuck up, like anything will. You know what I mean? Which is kind of shitty. Because they made me plead guilty to my fucking old charges in 2016 of like some aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. So they were like, all right, we'll do this, all that, but you have to plead guilty to some old charges from the probation that I just completed.
Yeah.
So I did all that probation, 7 years for nothing, just to fucking plead guilty to this again now
Yeah.
for some new charges. So I'm kind of like bugged about that.
You said that they made you. Do you feel like it's like the system? That's
It's
like
the system.
yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Like I was not being heard. Like I'm a fucking victim of domestic violence with this crazy ass bitch. For real, this chick broke my nose and shit. I fucking had it on video and everything. And I'm still the one up there on the stand and she's all crying on the fucking in front of the judge. Oh, I hope he fights. I won't get your ass lying ass out of here with your actors fucking fake tears. You know what I mean? Saying that I fucking touched her and shit. I don't touch women like that. I don't do that. That's why I have a fucking gangster ass sister and my niece to fucking beat bitches for me. And that's why she did it. She fucking, you know what I mean, vulnerable and shit.
Yeah.
Broke my nose, tried to say some shit and put me in jail. And then me with the criminal record already, I'm already fucked. Yeah.
Ah, bro.
But that's what's going on. And she knows what she did too.
Yeah.
It was funny when she came in the store. She came in and acted like I was gonna be all nice. I was all, nope, I can't help you. Goodbye. Get out of my store.
As it should.
Bueno, bye.
But you know what, bro? Karma is a bitch.
Yeah, and you know that's the thing is people who get away with abusing other people, they keep getting away and get away with it, and then eventually, like they think they could get away with it, they're gonna get caught. I mean,
but homie, things are being real about that, like domestic violence, because a lot of men like they don't speak up about that shit.
And I don't touch women. That's one thing. Like I don't hit women. I don't do that. And then her for try to say that I like would do that. I don't do that.
Yeah.
I try. You know what I mean, try to avoid that as a man. Leave the conversation. Leave the situation. And then there's someone like her who tries to fucking make a scene and say that, you know what I mean, I touched her and did all kinds of shit, or like, you know what I mean, hit her. And I'm the one with the broken nose.
Yeah.
I'm the one with like going to the hospital. So yeah, I don't fuck with like men getting abused in like relationships like that, because that shit is real when you're with the crazy bitch. And that one she was a crazy bitch.
Yeah. But hey, homie, we're out. Thank God.
I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm free.
Yeah.
Doing music, doing shows. I'm breathing.
Shows? Hey, when are we expecting a show?
I got some shows. Hopefully, Sin just some shows here in Santa Fe soon. We can jump on there and get on. I've been telling him to bring the Coyotes.
What is that?
They're like a group, 2-man group that they've been in LA.
Yeah.
They're pretty dope. They're like a little Chicano group. And I don't really mess with like all that, but they're like different.
Yeah.
But I've been telling them they should bring them out so we could open up for them and stuff, because I want to get a feature with those cats too. But shows, yeah, just whenever we pull a show up, you know what I mean? You'll see Crim Deezy on that flyer. Hopefully something happens here soon.
Yeah.
Hopefully we could do like an album release party for this album coming up in like a whole show. That'd be dope.
Homie, if you need help organizing that shit, like
I know.
That's like one thing. I'm like, I want so many things for artists. Like I want to be like to see you guys, like especially in Santa Fe. Like, and now like for like if you can't leave the county, like Santa Fe needs that shit.
We need more shows.
Yes.
And we need more venues.
Yes. And that's why I'm like, if you need help on me, let me know. Cause I've been telling these studio boys like, get a show. Like you guys have to be the headliner.
You're good at getting all that stuff together too.
Yeah. I'm just like, you're saying you're a bridge, bro. Yeah, it's like the same thing. You have to use that type of networking outside of just the studio for music. It's there's someone connected out there that has a connection that you need that's gonna take you to someone else. And it's
networking.
Networking.
Yeah, so I try to bring everybody here together, you know, make sure we all meet each other. So do I meet all the boys, you know, get some videos and so yeah, just networking. I'm trying to bring everybody together. I'm trying to be like the glue or the bridge and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Get a video done and have a feature with 5 other cats and make sure they all meet each other. So down the line they could work together.
Fuck. Is that today? We're doing that today.
We're doing all that today.
Hey.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we did that last time too at the studio. Like I said, we dropped like freaking 3 songs and 4 videos in one night, and had everybody working in there, meeting each other, and just. That was it, just getting everybody working. That's what I like to see.
And bro, the studio's a perfect place. Like we got so much fucking space, and like on Sundays it's usually the day that we're always out in here trying to like network, trying to like create some other project, trying to like move through the content and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So like, how long have you been like making music?
20 years.
20 years?
20 years. So I'm 35. I've been rapping since I was about 15.
Dang.
Yeah, I've been doing shows since I was 15. I used to be 16. I couldn't even get into the club when I was opening up for fucking Pretty Ricky and shit back in the day.
And you said about Hawaii a while ago.
Yeah.
Was that like, are you from Hawaii?
So I grew up, my dad, he left me. Again, my mom, shout out to my mom. She, you know what I mean? She's tough. My dad left when I was 3 and I never knew him. Just kind of dipped out and he went to Hawaii. I never saw him again until I was 11, and then I saw him and I went and I never knew the guy, and I went to live with him in Hawaii and gave him a chance. And he let me down, you know, he beat my ass and, you know, got fucked up by him. I was basically living in Hawaii in an apartment in Maui, like on the beach by myself at 11 years old. I'm not lying. My dad was never there. He was out smoking crack, you know what I mean, doing all kinds of shit. And I didn't know anybody in Hawaii, basically, besides like the people, the family that I met. So I was only 11 and just kind of just was on my own in Maui at 11. Like again, I had an apartment. My dad was never there. And he fucking abused me, beat my ass with the cooking pan, and I had foster parents up there for a while. And then they flew me back after 9/11, like right after 9/11 happened, and I had to fly back by myself.
Damn.
I was a kid, I had to fly back after 9/11 by myself, and I never saw him again. And then, you know, eventually he'd come back to New Mexico, and then I would go back to Maui, and every time he would just kind of let me down as a dad, and I never really trusted him and stuff. So, but Maui and Santa Fe, I've grown up back and forth, and I have family and out there and stuff.
Yeah, damn. So have you ever gone back since? Like,
Yeah.
since, yeah?
2016, when I caught those charges, I dipped out, and then I was out there and just trying to get away from Albuquerque because shit was just getting too hot. And when I was out there, you know, I was living, doing good, working, and they indicted me, so I had to come back. And then that's when I had like 2 years in prison or fucking 7 years probation.
Yeah.
But 2016 was the last time I was in Maui.
Damn.
And I'm trying to go back.
Yeah.
Everybody wants me to go back. Maui misses me.
Yeah. And how do you feel
about Maui?
Yeah.
I love it. That's my home. Like Santa Fe, that's all my roots is. You know what I mean? Want to retire out in Maui though and just chill out there on the beach because it's a good spot to chill at. And you know, you got to experience it to like know how it is.
To like call it, be like, no, it's calling me. Like I'm going back to the ocean. Yeah.
And then living there and growing up there is different because people would spend thousands and thousands of dollars to do go whatever out there.
Yeah.
And I would wake up and do that shit for free. Like I would wake up, go to the beach, go to the jungle, go to the waterfalls. You know what I mean? All that shit for free.
Yeah, that's dope.
So it was dope. And then all my family out there and all my friends are still like, you know, Crim, come back.
Yeah.
And I did some shows out there.
Hey, I was going to say about the music.
Yeah,
how
music,
is that out there? Yeah.
The music's jumping out there. Actually, you know what I mean? My homie, I started him out with the music game and he opened a studio. This is a cool story. You want to hear a good story of inspiration? This is a good one. So I moved to Maui, started working at a restaurant, met this little cat, you know, Tristan. Shout out Open Eyes if he does see this. And he's like, yo, Crim, I could rap. Yeah, I could rap. And I was like, okay, cool. Well, show me what you got. Let me see. So we freestyle, you know what I mean? I was like, okay, you know what I mean? I've been developed. I already know what's going on.
Yeah.
And then we started doing this and that. And then like the last day on the island, like last week, he was like, yo, let's do this song. And then we actually went into the studio and recorded a song for little homie.
Oh, shit.
And this was like his first time actually doing a rap song, getting on it. And I was showing love to him. And, you know, I was like, okay, dipped out of the Maui. And then turns out he like took music really seriously after that and then went to LA music school.
Yeah.
And then started recording and doing stuff. And then he won like a a Hawaiian rap or like a hip hop award.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Hey.
For real. This is real shit.
Shit.
Yeah, his name's Open Eyes. He's the homie, you know what I mean, out of Maui. But, you know what I mean, he used to look up to me as an inspiration and be like, yo, Crim, this and that. And then I was like, okay, this, that. We did a song. And I literally saw him go from this to like that.
Yeah, that mentor.
Yeah.
Hey, that's dope. And now he has a studio out there.
Now he has a studio out in Maui and he records other artists like this. So
dope.
There was not a lot of studios in Maui to begin with for artists. So he saw that, went to LA recording school, went back, got an award in the Hawaiian hip hop music, and then has a studio out there and he shows love in the community.
Hey,
Yeah.
fuck yeah.
And that's the homie Open Eyes. Shout out to the homie. If you're in Maui, go see him at the studio for real.
Okay.
He's the homie. He gets down.
Bro, that's fucking dope.
You know that song that I posted on my story, the Ride Slow?
Yeah.
That's the one he's on.
Oh shit. Dude, so that's how old's that song then?
2016. Yeah.
Damn.
That's the young cat though on that too. So like
Hell yeah.
It was cool like to have that inspiration. After I left Maui, like we did that song and then to leave that mark for him to open the studio and then go into music that deep and shit. So, but Maui's always there. And then, I mean, doing shows, I did a lot of graduation parties and shows here and there, so.
Oh, shit, that's dope. So, like, when your music started, like, how did you start? Like, was it kind of like you're writing? Like, do you feel like it was writing? Do you feel like it was beats? Like, what?
It was writing.
Like, it was writing? Okay.
I've been writing since I was like 10.
Aww,
so about 10 and 11. Then actually recording, about 16.
Oh shit.
So I had a good gap where I would just have notebooks and notebooks of rhymes. I don't even know how to record them on a beat or to a track, but they were rhymes.
Yeah.
You know, and I had a backpack, and then I lost that bag, and eventually I was like 15, 16, and I met up with my cousin Mike, who was like rapping, and he was like, yo, we have a studio.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, cuz, well, I could rap, dog. Like, it put me in the game. Like, I could rap. I've been writing. And he was like, oh, all right, chill out, youngin, chill out. And then eventually he threw me in the studio, and I went and showed up all the older cats. I was the youngest one to be added to the group and the last one to be added to the group. And I landed up on the album. Like they had an album, and I landed up on one song with the freestyle, and we pressed 1,000 units of that shit and sold like a grip of them, 1,000, pushing State Fair out the trunk type shit. And I made it on that album as a youngin. And that's where Crim started. And that was the group, Buddha Bless, Desert Heat. And yeah. And then I slept in the studio until then, every day and night, and was like on every song, learned about music, learned and studied it. And after that, like we had a second album coming out. I was only about 15, 16. And then they embezzled from the bank account. So everybody was like, fuck, I quit rapping. We ain't gonna do shit. We went our separate ways. And I was the only one who was like still doing music and went solo. So I was like, fuck, what do? I have to start from the ground up. We had the luxury of having our own studio, our own beats, our own producer. But as a solo artist, I didn't have that. So I had to go out and just like be like, fuck, gotta find beats, find a studio, get features from artists to get a name up. And that's how I started building my name, Crim Deezy. Yeah, 15, 16, just like going and paying that much for a professional studio, hitting this artist up for a feature and beats, and building from the ground up. You know what I mean? And then I just started with the first album, mixtapes, going on from there. And 2016 till now, it's like been history.
You're like, it's just it's just a habit. I got this.
It's been rolling since.
Fuck yeah, dude. So like, okay, you said that's where Crim started. So where did you come with the name Crim Deezy?
So Crim was like, I was always fresh in school. I just be like, yo, Crim de la Crim over here, like, Crim the crop.
Yeah.
And all that.
Sick.
So that was one. And then obviously like Crim, criminal. But it was mostly like Crim de la Crim, and always fresh and shit like that. And yeah, and then the Deezy, so it was only Crim first. The Deezy part again came from my boy in Louisiana. Shout out to the boy Sydney. Yeah, I came out the hood one time out the door and literally just walked out the door on the steps, and Sydney, we had this C block that we lived on. And I walked and he's all, Crim Deezy. Just like that. Like you gotta, when you say Crim Deezy, you got Crim Deezy. Yeah. And he's just added the Deezy part after that. And it just kind of stuck.
Yeah, you're like that was it.
Yeah, so it was like after that, Crim Deezy added it, and I always got to give credit to my boy Sydney, because it was just weird. He just like came out. He's just like, Crim Deezy. And I was like, motherfucker, I'm adding that shit. That's it. So that's where Crim Deezy came, and I have like a lot of alter egos too. Yeah. I got Crim Deezy, I got C Gunna, I got Mr. Monroe, Crim de la Crim. I got Mort Crim. There's a few alter egos that I have that I step into. You know what I mean?
So before was it always like Crim? Like, did you like go by another name before? No?
Mainly Crim.
Yeah, okay.
Well, everybody in my family just calls me Deezy or Crim, like grandmama, everybody. I've had homies 5 years plus, and they're like, yo, Crim, what is your real name?
I was about to ask, like, is it okay if I ask what's your real name?
No.
Okay. It's okay.
Sorry, like homies are like,
no, I get
what
you.
is your real name? And I'm like, don't worry about it.
Yeah, that's what I was like, kind of, but
it's out there. It's out there on government files and shit, but I don't like nobody knowing my real name. I don't like my real name. I mean, I do like it, but I don't.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
I was like, let me ask, because
my name. I feel like my name's is just the normal name.
Name or normal name?
It's Steven.
Okay.
I say it's Steven. But
Steven.
See? Even Steven, that's why.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. But
I'm a 90s kid, bro.
I know, me too.
That's all
that was my
about.
show. I love the Even Stevens. That was my shit. Welcome to the Disney Channel. This is Crim Deezy. You like that? For real.
This is Disney Channel.
We gotta do that one at the beginning of this podcast.
Yeah, we're gonna do the intro.
Hey, you're watching M.A.A.D Radio. Tune in. Oh yeah. That's hard.
Hey, that's hard.
That'd be a nice intro for you.
It did. I don't know, with this, I mean.
Yeah. Hey, watching M.A.A.D Radio. Tune in. That'd be hard.
Bro, dude, just like how your homie Sydney, I'm gonna take that shit.
Yeah, for real. Do like a New Mexico twist on it or something.
Yeah. So like obviously like how do you feel that your New Mexican has been a part of like your artistry or like of who you are, since you do have both like Hawaiian type of environment, like that's like your family, like that's your identity, and then also like New Mexican.
Oh yeah, well, if you look at all my music videos, I
Yeah.
try to put a lot of landmarks and history of what I've grown up in my music videos.
Hey.
So if you look at you know, back out, I have C Block, my old apartment I used to live in Albuquerque. Always like places that mean places to me. Like that's where I have like that. I put New Mexico in my heart, is
Like
in my music videos.
Yeah.
So if I grew up in this hood, you're gonna see this blog in this video. Straight up, like the Fame video, I have the old Hopewell projects. You know what I mean? Remember Man Street in Hopewell?
Yeah.
Before they tore down that old apartment where they have like the little hospital now.
Oh yeah.
So they had that apartment that was like the last apartments from the old projects, and I did my Fame video right there before they tore it down.
Dude, fuck
so I have that one.
Yeah.
And then the Find a Way, and then my photo shoot for Find a Way. You remember the big mural right by Cowgirl and Tomasitas that used to be there?
Yeah.
That they tore down and made that whole new building?
Yeah.
So I did my photo shoot and my mural right there in front of that mural.
Shit.
And I'm probably one of the last people to have photos of that wall that's still standing in my photo shoot.
Yeah.
And then, you know, the Find a Way video too. Shout out to my boy Beijing and Dwight, my dog. Get your videos done. You know, we did the Find a Way video, and we put the Holy Cross down there downtown, and we put all the downtown in that video. We put the rail yards in that video. So a lot of Santa Fe's and like landmarks are incorporated in our videos and you know what I mean, in our images.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. Fuck yeah, I like that. Like it's that proudness, like, yo, this is where like it all started.
Yeah,
like this
and then before it gets torn down, I'm gonna get a video here, I'm gonna get an image, because they're tearing down all the shit that we grew up in over here. You know what I mean? All my projects, all the shit that I grew up with. And the next video we're gonna probably do is gonna be the Boys and Girls Club, Alto Street.
Yes.
Before they tear that shit down.
Dude, yes. Because, or even like with the Terra Encantada used to be down there. Like, I don't know what school, it's not used to be Alameda, it used to be called something else. Alvord.
Yeah.
And like, it is, like, people are like, no, as much as Santa Fe, New Mexico wants to be known for their historic and like, landmarks and being like, oh, we're reserving like the identity of the freaking state. Though they're like reserving like the native parts.
Yeah. But the projects that we grew up in.
Yes, that is a New Mexican.
I'm still glad they have the South Side projects. So all the Santa Fe PJs and Albuquerque too, every spots I've grown up in, all the spots you see, the War Zone are in my videos. Everything is in my videos. Straight up.
Yeah. So like when you were doing the music here in New Mexico, like where did it really start taking off for you? Like when you were in Albuquerque or like in Santa Fe? Like you were like,
when I moved to Albuquerque, definitely. Like about 17, when I was in Albuquerque, we started doing shows and opening up for everybody. And it started taking traction when I went solo. Honestly, when I went solo as an artist, Crim Deezy, left the group at 15, 16, and then had to build my name. And then that's when I started picking up traction, doing shows. Still couldn't even get into the fucking club or the venue because I'm under 18 and I'm doing shows. But I'm working with, you know, major local cats like George Fisher. Shout out to the boy, Fat Fish, and all the cats. You know what I mean? Doing shows with all these people.
Yeah.
Opening up for big names, Pretty Ricky. You know what I mean? All kinds of shit back in the day. So I was like, it was just started getting traction. And then as a solo artist, I was like, fuck this, I'm gonna keep going with it. And then dropping mixtapes and then doing features and stuff. But it picked up pretty fast. Once I started making it like it's gonna be my name. I gotta build my brand. My brand name's Crim Deezy, and I'm gonna start building that. That's how artists gotta see it. Is like, that's your name. Your name is your brand. And I've built like my name, Crim Deezy, as a brand. You know what I mean? Pretty good as a solo artist.
Yeah.
And I just started working on that. Just fucking being consistent for 20 years.
Fuck yeah. Do you feel like there has been something in your life that you feel like has kind of kept you from reaching even more, or like kind of helping you like get to the next level? Because I know like we could talk about like all the setbacks, but like to kind of just be like, damn, like this is something I have to like let go or do different, or like that it's just I got changed.
I think like just being positive and setting goals. Like if you set goals, if you're not setting goals, then you're gonna plateau. And what I also see in the New Mexico music industry is every artist has their height and their peak, but they plateau.
Yeah.
Like we're always like, oh, I'm gonna be the New Mexico one. I'm gonna be the I'm gonna want to blow out in Mexico.
Popped,
But they get their traction and they get their peak and then they plateau.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? There's
Yeah.
never above that mark. Nobody has reached above that mark because nobody has gotten recognition or that notoriety from New Mexico because they just peak and plateau.
Feel that.
And that's like with me and everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like what's hindering me and all artists is just like more exposure for New Mexico. You know what I mean?
Amen.
Straight up, because we get that exposure, but when then we plateau, it's just like nothing from there.
Yeah, that's like where it's like what else can New Mexico do, or where can I like?
Mm-hmm.
Because even like I have seen like other artists, and like even like you say you're performing in Hawaii, like
Mm-hmm.
that is like experiences, and also like opportunities to be like, hey, like New Mexico, like.
Oh, yeah.
But that also it just kind of just stops there at the show, like it's just there, and so you kind of have to like move outside like to make
bigger
those networks.
box.
Yes,
Need a bigger box, and that's where
Yes.
we're stuck at. I feel like everybody, New Mexico, we always think outside the box. We try to like, yeah, I'm gonna go global, but we always go peak and plateau either just in New Mexico or the Southwest, or you know what I mean, and it doesn't really hit that wave like we want.
Yeah. Damn, bro, but I'm also looking at you and I'm like, damn, bro, you're a mentor. Like, you're teaching, like, do you feel like it's easier to, like, teach other people about, like, their music to, like, them find their own style?
Kind
Or,
of. A
yeah?
lot of people have always come up to me like, yo, Crim, I could rap, and this, and then you're like, all right, well, how serious do you take it? Like, you know what I mean? And then I'll give them a chance and stuff with it. If not serious with it, and like the homie Open Eyes, like he did take it serious with it. He went to music school, got an award, a Hawaiian award. I was like, damn, boy, you did it. You know what I mean? You took the game, the mentorship I gave you, and you ran with it. Some other cats, I try to give them game and they don't take it. They can't. They don't understand it.
I get that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because I know, like, the one episode that we were trying to do last time, you were, like, a little sis. And I'm like, hey,
Yeah,
like,
no sis. Yeah, she's
did good
definitely
too,
one that I
yeah.
probably, you know what I mean, if she, does remember, I try to, give her points on the game and stuff until she should start rapping, and that would be a good nickname. And so, you know what I mean, I try to mentor a lot of younger generation artists because I'm part of like the 2006, like that's my generation.
Yeah, you're like the CDs, like we're trying to burn them out. Yeah.
I'm like really about 20 years, like way past the new generation. It's just they're coming in, and it's time to give them credit and give them love too, and just give them some game. You know what I mean?
What is like one thing that you're learning from the new generation? Like since you do have this experience and you're like it's because like as someone who's learning like music now like a little bit, I have no clue what like people who are experienced and have devoted their time to it. Like the history, the learning, like the reasons why like even the other celebrities and artists are like, hey, Dr. Dre and all these like they're like, no, like all these newbies are nothing. But we could also learn something from these newbies.
Yeah.
So like what is something you feel like you could
Their
learn?
work ethic, they know how to work. They know how to work. Like they're young, and they're like me when I was young. When I was that age, I slept in the studio. I slept on the couch in the studio. I perfected my craft. I try to get as much knowledge as I could. So I feel like their work ethic is like mine, but better. It's about 10 times better. Like they know how to knock it out a little bit more faster than us procrastinating. But at that age, they're hungry.
Yeah. Hey, but also, bro, I see you hungry. That's
I'm
why
hungry.
like that's where like the new thing you're learning. We're like, hey, that hunger doesn't leave because if you're doing it for 20 years, and that's also because it starts. A lot of people don't know they're artists. They just are writing and it's like stuff like that. Like
it goes so fast when you're busy and you're consistent. Like when you're writing, like you say, you're dropping out. Like when you're doing it for like 20 years, it goes so fast in the blink of an eye. Like
and the momentum, bro. You're like, hey, like there's a song coming on to you like every day. You're like, hey, like so like what is like one thing that you could kind of change, you would want to change about the industry?
I feel like we need more
I know like we said like
that's hard.
That's
hard. I mean, New Mexico just needs a whole boost. Like we just need a whole like give us our time and to shine. Right now we have a lot of talent out here, and if we just get a little spotlight on all the talent out here and we come together, that could be it for all of us. Straight up for rappers, you know what I mean? Photographers, videographers, all content creators. Like if everybody in New Mexico came together instead of hating on each other, that would be it.
Bro, that's good because like your content creators, it really takes a fucking team. And like to be the one person to do it all, that shit gets tiring. It gets tiring, and like it's just like just trying to push through that is even harder. Like from even like my own experience, like trying to be pushing through a lot of stuff that I was doing by myself, and I'm like, oh no, I'm gonna give up. I'm tired. It's not working out.
I don't know. And the industry's changed a lot too with the music. Like it was like again CDs back in the day. Now it's all digital. So it's constantly gonna change. I don't know.
Mhm.
I don't know what to expect, and I don't know
Yeah.
what I want to change.
Yeah.
But I know that we do need like more talent and spotlight to like the indie artists and people
Mhm.
that are grinding, doing it for this plus years, and then I, deserve at least something, get a little, out of
Yeah.
it. But
Like
it's
we
whatever. We do it
like
out of love.
yeah, like we had like the Mexico hip hop awards kind of going, and like it's just like that. I felt like because that was kind of like bringing that momentum, like
Hmm.
recognizing artists for like their work
And
that
we
they've
need to
been
bring
putting
that
in.
back too. We gotta like give
Yeah,
recognition
man,
for that.
yeah, cause like, it really takes in-house to really be like, "Hey, guys, we've been missing this. Let's bring this so that our own people could be like, oh, fuck yeah,' like, other people are recognizing us, and that's
Hmm.
what it feels like in New Mexico, like, that are even New Mexicans aren't recognizing us
Hmm. We don't get a
sometimes.
lot of love from our local towns and
Yeah,
our own people. And that's another thing. Yeah, you know what I mean? Nobody from your hometown is gonna show you love until you actually blow up. So that's
yeah,
we just gotta create a buzz and stick together until it happens.
until or, like, or other people start fucking with you, and you're like, "Oh,
Hmm.
wait, she got a sponsorship? Oh, what?"
Yeah. Oh,
Like,
low key, he got a deal. All right. Well, you know what I mean.
yeah,
So like
yeah,
support him instead of hate, straight
mhm,
up. Because you know what I
mhm,
mean. They could be giving game to you next time
yeah.
when they see you.
Yeah. If there was a New Mexico artist that you would want to work with, who would it be?
Um. So I've worked with a lot of artists that are pretty much like my idols. Romero. Shout
Okay.
out to Click One. I've worked with Boy Dirt. Shout out to the old boy I worked with, George Fisher, Fat Fish, Bamboozle. I've worked with.
Yeah.
Um, I've worked with a lot of the main ones that I
Yeah.
really that I looked up to.
Mhm.
Alex Clyde I've already worked with, done.
Yeah, that'd be
So
yeah.
um, somebody that I haven't worked with,
Mhm.
probably that new cat. What's his name? Drew. Probably be from
Oh, Drew,
yeah,
hell
Drew,
yeah.
him, Drew Legendary.
Mhm.
Check him
That'd be
out. Or
dope, yeah.
I don't know. There's honestly there's a lot of people that I haven't worked with that have
Mhm.
talent and that I would want to work with that I
Mhm.
don't know of. So
Yeah.
whoever's out there and wants to work, like let me know. I'm down to
Mhm.
do a feature or let's work.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you want to work with me, let me know.
Yeah, but homie, where can we find your music? On Spotify, YouTube, like
Spotify, iTunes, YouTube. I got a lot of
okay.
videos up on YouTube. If you got some popcorn, go and check it out. I
Hey.
got a big catalog, so it varies and
Mhm.
everywhere. Just to check me out. Go and I got a lot of mixtapes out there, all the albums. New album, like again, trying to put it out in Valentine's Day is my due date that I'm
Eh.
trying to get it out.
Eh.
So
Bro, it was also your birthday not that long ago, huh?
it's November
Happy
16th.
birthday!
Yeah,
Yes!
35.
Happy
Oh
birthday! I
yes,
remember that. I was like, he
thank
was
you.
a Scorpio buddy.
Scorpio.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes,
It was
yeah.
chill. It was quiet birthday,
Mhm,
just mainly church
mhm.
and family and just kind of chill. Like I'm not trying to
Yeah,
be too hype, but
yeah.
yeah, it's blessing to be in this game for about 20 years and then blessing to make it to 35. I didn't think I was gonna make it past 21 with my
Okay.
lifestyle that I was living.
Amen.
I
Thank
mean,
God.
fucking being crazy at a young age, shooting at people and all the shit that I did before 18. I'm surprised I made it to 21.
Mhm. Hi, bro. Thanks for being here, though.
Hmm.
They am I where I get
Thank
it?
you.
Yes.
Thank you. Shout out to like Studio 284 because they always show love too. Like that's
Yeah.
love.
Bro, there's so many episodes to come. Like,
Hmm.
I with every person I'm interviewing, I want them to come back and update and like
Hmm.
just be like, hey, we're
Yeah, you
like,
gotta come and update, do another
yes,
one. Come back and
yes,
do another one.
yes.